Oven helps our pizzas stay extra crisp. So if you haven't tried a slice lately, what are you waiting for? From our 50-slice King Carnivore to veggie pizzas and even pickle pizzas, Pizza King has the pie to match your taste. Pizza King's, 1046 Morrell Avenue in Connellsville. Call 724-626-8343 or visit pizzakingswithaz.com.
Baby, it's a brand new day. Ain't no clouds hanging over me. Something doesn't feel the same. The rest of my life gonna start today. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. The rest of my life gonna start today.
Good morning, everybody. This is Discover Fayette, and it's a beautiful Monday out. So happy to be here with you on WMBS Radio, 590 AM, 101.1 FM. My name is Rick Fike, and we're going to talk some positivity about Fayette County today. Again, thanks to Matt and TJ behind the scenes, hooking us up, making us sound good, making us hopefully look good on Facebook Live today. And I have a special guest with me this morning, Kathy Hall from the Fayette Chamber. Welcome back, Kathy. Kathy's like a regular on the show, and I love having Kathy on because there's a whole lot going on in the world of not just the chamber, but many of the hats that Kathy wears with the chamber, and we love to kind of talk about that stuff. So before we get into the meat of the conversation, just a reminder, you are listening to Discover Fayette. Our goal is to identify and share the good in Fayette County, and we are interested in hearing your stories and your traditions, really neat things happening in your life that are fit to share, because we would love to talk about those. And we're going to talk about in a couple minutes some of our written pieces that have gone out on our Facebook page, which is at Discover Fayette PA. And a really, really neat homegrown story I just pulled up I want to talk about here in a few as well. And again, we're looking for hearing your stories and about what you have going on. So best way to get us, best way to let us know what you have happening is, again, follow us, Discover Fayette PA on Facebook, and send us a message on Facebook, a direct message. And we will, as a team, we always coordinate our schedules and our topics, and we hope to be able to find some new stuff to focus on as we're here. So, Kathy, welcome.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Did you have a good weekend?
I did have a good weekend.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What did the weekend consist of?
So I went to the Yulden this weekend and saw the Lost Years.
Very nice.
Very fantastic band. If
They're
you
great.
haven't seen them, please go support them. They're on Facebook, the Lost Years. 4-part group of young kids. I'll call them kids because they're younger than me. Young kids that sing all kinds of different genres of songs, and the girl I was with said these songs are all older than them. And she is not wrong, but they sounded fantastic, and of course they sang a Matchbox 20 song, so I was hooked. So.
Yeah, that was your evening, and your weekend was made.
It was made as soon as that happened.
Yeah.
They did a fantastic job of singing 3 a.m.
Yeah, they're great. They actually jumped in with the Heart to Hope telethon earlier this year, and I got to hear them actually for the first time at that event. And man, they were just fantastic, so fun, so easy to work with. Really, really, just great human beings, and so talented. And they've got a bright future. They have so much of their careers and lives ahead of them. They will do great things. So shout out to the Lost Years.
Yes, and that's actually where I saw them first of all too.
At the telethon.
At the telethon.
Yep.
I do know that they're going to be playing at Roy's Pub on the 30th. So
Nice.
I'm a follower, so I
You're a groupie.
put it in my calendar on my phone, so I know where they're going to be next.
You hear that? We got a Lost Years groupie here.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, absolutely. And Roy's is a beautiful place. They've done so much work over there.
Absolutely,
so, and that's kind of what we talk about in this show. If this is your first time listening, we talk about the positive in Fayette, the great things happening in Fayette. Of course, anywhere you go, there's going to be negativity. There's going to be this. There's going to be that. But we choose to focus on the positive because there is so much positivity and great things happening in Fayette.
And to go off of talking about the Lost Years, we've got a lot of talent in this area in Fayette County. Bands, local bands. Mischief's another one. I don't know if you've heard of them. They played at the Connellsville Township Fun Fest. I heard them. Fantastic band too. A lot of local talent. Bands, our musical, our arts scene in this county is fantastic. Absolutely.
It really is. And there's always something to do here. It's when you have on the rare occasion I have a free weekend and I'm in town, I'm like, it's very easy to go on and find something fun to do, something good to eat, and really just to have a great time.
Always something
Fayette
good
County.
to eat.
Absolutely, yeah. So again, I had mentioned earlier, if you are listening for the first time, welcome. Thank you for listening. But you will not hear us on this time slot after today. So we are actually moving the Discover Fayette show. And I'm TJ, I might not have you in the room anymore. So we are moving the show to every other Thursday starting September 4th at 10:30 a.m. So I don't know if you'll be my operator.
I'll be
then.
here.
Oh, you'll be okay.
Good.
He's always here. He's always here. I came and I said, "Where's TJ?" And they said, "Oh, he's over there. He's here." Well, I'm glad to hear that because I love working with you, and you do a great job over there on the board. And so working with some new equipment this morning too. I understand.
They look all discombobulated this morning.
That's good, man. That's good though to get some new equipment in here. So we're super happy to partner with WMBS and continue Discover Fayette, the radio show, and we're grateful for everybody that tunes in and listens, checks us out on Facebook, and reaches out. It's a great time doing the show. But again, this is our last Monday show.
Yes.
We will be back on the air with Discover Fayette, PA on Thursday, September 4th, 10:30 a.m. And then we will be from there the first and third Thursday of each month.
Good.
So very good. Let's kind of jump in. So we had some topics, and one of the things I wanted to mention right off the bat on our Facebook page, we were talking about homegrown stories and being interested in your stories. And you want to talk about homegrown, it doesn't get much more homegrown than the most recent story we posted. And the title of that, it's all about raising chickens. And the egg prices went up.
They did.
Yeah.
They did.
So, and there are so many people now that have begun to kind of almost as a hobby, but now it gets bigger for some folks. I know I have an egg lady.
I do too.
Yeah. So, it's helpful. It's nice. The eggs are amazing. They're so good and they're cheap. So there's a lot of people now that have begun raising chickens. So it's a very, very interesting article about that with some local people interviewed. Little excuse me, little tidbit from the story. Some folks, excuse me. As egg prices have risen over the past several months and even years, Fayette County residents have looked for ways to cut the cost of those and other food staples. One idea more and more people have come up with is simply raising chickens in their own backyards. In the last several months, more than one local municipality has heard from residents either inquiring about the legality of owning chickens or lobbying for the right to do so. And there's some folks, Darlene Thomas, Miranda Hauer of North Union, and Darlene's of Vanderbilt. They raise chickens, not as an egg source only, but as pets. Some folks just began raising them to kind of offset the cost for seed, but really, really neat story and very, it's a very, this is going to sound like this is not meant to be in any way a derogatory comment, but it's a very Fayette story.
It is a very Fayette story. And there are a lot of people, but the thing that it also talks about in there is you need to contact your local municipality to see if it's illegal.
Yes. Yeah.
You don't want to just go and start doing it.
Yes.
You need to find out whether it's legal to do.
Absolutely.
Because I know there are some places in the county that they are not able to raise chickens. But that's one of the big parts of the story is to make sure that you check that out before you do it.
Absolutely. So as with anything like that, but yeah, very neat read. Please go check that out. The cool thing again about these stories, and sometimes we adapt these into videos. The neat things about these is the local touch and the local community. I love seeing a story posted or a video posted, and then down in the comments, someone saying, "Hey, so-and-so, I see you in this video," and it gets shared. And it's just really neat to kind of give the folks of Fayette County their due and just kind of, again, highlight the positive of what's happening. So very neat story. Again, for the full story, check that out on Discover Fayette PA on Facebook, and a big thanks to the Daily Courier in Connellsville as well for picking up that story.
They picked it up. It was in the paper today or tomorrow.
Awesome.
It's online today. I think it'll probably be in the paper tomorrow.
Absolutely.
How they do it.
Absolutely. So, so you have a couple notes here, Kathy. I'll kind of let you jump in and let me know what's happening in your world.
Yeah. So one thing that the community is invited to is the Township Supervisors Convention is coming up. We're working closely with them. Ron Landman over at North Union. Please don't kill me if I said the wrong union. But we're working with them to put together a community resource fair. This is going to happen on September 11th at 10 o'clock at the fairgrounds. And there are our vendors will be there, but there are also other vendors that municipalities are able to come and look at and talk to. So some of our resources is mostly for our social service agencies. So like A Child's Place, Alternative Yes, Big Brothers Big Sisters, Bike MS, which is a new to Fayette County. They're kind of dabbling their feet in the Muscular Dystrophy Association. They have a bike ride that they do. Chestnut Ridge counseling, as well as Collinsville counseling, domestic violence, crime victims. More and more are going to be there. We'll be getting flyers and stuff out, but they'll be able to come and talk to the vendors, and they're also having vendors there that have the big equipment. So there's other people that utilize the big equipment other than just the townships. So they're encouraging anyone to come out that day. I believe it actually starts at 9 o'clock and they go until 6, I believe. I'm not really sure that, but I'm sure we'll have more information posted on the chamber page, which usually gets shared out throughout Fayette County's other pages.
Yeah, so Fayette Chamber of Commerce would be the page.
Yes.
To find that information when she's referencing the chamber page. So let's talk a little bit about what a community resource fair is, Kathy, because it's real easy to kind of glaze over that and start like just listing off, because we have a great list of, and I don't want to call them vendors, they're resources.
They're resources.
They're here.
Yeah.
So we've a couple of these have taken place in the past.
Yes.
And so what is it exactly? What's the goal of a community resource fair?
So people will go out and they'll talk to somebody and be like, I don't know where I can get help for this. Mm-hmm. One of the things that the Township Supervisors Association has said to me when we discussed this was that their secretaries get calls all the time with, I need help with this, or they're very well known in their municipality, so they're out talking to somebody and they're like, I need help with this. Mm-hmm. And they don't know where to send anybody. So trying to put together these community resource fairs in different areas of Fayette County gives our community an opportunity to go and talk to them and find out what is available in the county, because we have amazing services in this county that a lot of people don't take advantage of. And our utility companies are going to be there as well. So there's lots of low income programs with our local utilities as well. So basically what a resource fair is are nonprofits and our social service agencies that help anybody and everybody in the community. We try to put them together in one place so people can go basically one-stop shop on resources that they may need.
And, you had mentioned, one section of the community is a low income part of the community, which obviously would benefit from these resources, but it's not just that group. It's really anybody in the county. I can't tell you how many times when somebody knows, my affiliation with the county or working with public relations with the county, how many times I get asked about recycling.
Yes.
It happens all the time. And the Fayette Recycling Center will be there at this resource fair. Yeah. I get a lot of questions about just, again, from people who just kind of know that I'm affiliated. Hey, how do I talk to one of my state representatives? How do I get with somebody about, this issue I have? Again, there'll be representatives from State Rep Ryan Warner's office, from State Rep Charity Krupa's office, from Senator Pat Stefano's office. They'll be in attendance as well. So
the same way you get those questions, I get what kind of jobs out there for me. My former life, I used to work at the Career Link. So people still think after 7.5 years that I'm still at the Career Link, but I'm still always getting questions, and I'm always like, well, you need to go talk to them, and they will be here, as well as the Private Industry Council, who both have amazing programs for every type, from birth, because they have early Head Start, all the way up to aging. So we have a wide variety of services that are going to be listed, and these are not all. I have some more that haven't checked in yet to see if they're able to attend or not. But again, that's on Thursday, September 11th, from 10 o'clock to 3 o'clock at the fairgrounds and Building 1 is where they're going to be located. And we're looking forward to having a great day. I'm looking forward to the actual township supervisors getting to come in and talk to the different agencies, because this is a different group from what I will say our normal resource fair, because those guys don't get to go out. They don't get to go because they're always at work. They're always working during the day, but they were out talking to people as well, and they're like, I need help with this, because they go talk to their own, I guess, constituents. They consider constituents supervisors. I don't know, people in the community.
Yeah, the residents.
Residents.
Yep.
There we go. And they don't know. So I'm looking forward to them being able to talk to this group of people that we have coming and setting up.
Yeah, so again, more info can be found on this on the Fayette Chambers page? On Facebook,
yes,
correct?
Soon.
Okay, very soon. Okay.
Very soon.
So this is kind of hot off the press.
It is. It is.
Okay. So again, Thursday, September 11, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., Fayette County Fairgrounds, Building 1. Everybody knows where the fairgrounds are, and it'll be Building 1, so... Look forward to seeing everybody out there. I do see one of the booths there is the Fayette County PA 250th.
Yes. Yeah. So we're still working hard on the Fayette County PA 250. For those of you who may not know, America turns 250 years old next year, July 4th, 2026. And from now until then, we're going to be doing a lot of different activities to celebrate America's 250th. There is a Facebook page for it, Fayette County PA 250. Check that out for all kinds of things going on in the county. One of the things that I want to talk about I am excited for is our All-American Classic Film Festival that the State Theater is having. They just had one last week. They showed the movie The State Fair on the big screen.
This is a series, right? Not a festival.
It's not a festival.
Okay.
It's a series. So it's like once a month from August until June next year. July. No,
I love that.
June next year. And the movies that they're having are fantastic. So in September, on September 12th, there's going to be 2 showings. There's a 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I believe there's an 8 o'clock. 2 and 7. 2 and 7, I'm sorry. 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock at the State Theater. They're going to be showing Forrest Gump. Mm-hmm. So that's a classic that is going to be cool to see on the big screen. I am looking forward to next year, and they are going to be showing on May 8th, Top Gun.
Yeah, that jumps out at me.
I want to see Top Gun on the big screen at the State Theater.
All of these are classics. So the price is amazing, too. So $7 for an adult ticket, $5 for senior.
Kids and students.
Oh, $5 for seniors, kids, and students.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it's fantastic. Also, a great thing in December 5th, It's a Wonderful Life will be playing as well.
Yeah.
So if you're feeling Christmassy, December 5th, State Theater.
All of these movies can and the dates and stuff are on the America's 250th page, our Fayette County PA 250, but also on the State Theater's page.
Yeah, and that's an important page to follow, Fayette County PA 250th on Facebook. Again, if you're looking to keep up to date and also keep up to date with meetings, because there are periodic meetings, correct,
Absolutely.
Kathy, where the public is invited to have input on events or suggest the participation of events. It's a lot of there's a lot of co-branding with certain events throughout the year, and we're open to more of that. And it's not all about creating a new event like reinventing the wheel.
Correct.
A lot of existing events can kind of be partnered with the America's 250th theme and hopefully draw more folks to them.
Right, and that's exactly what happened out of this classic film series. The State Theater already had a classic film series that they were doing every year. Mm-hmm. This year, they just decided to base it on a patriotic America's theme with classic movies. So that's how it happened. Like, it doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be a brand new event. So take something that you're already doing and make it themed 250 or some kind of decade or journey through America. There's all these different little municipalities, communities, I should say, in Fayette County that are having their own little 250 celebrations. Mm-hmm. Connellsville has their own committee now that they're creating 250. They have a Facebook page, Connellsville PA 250. I know Masontown's doing some things over there in that area. Smithfield was just at the last 250 meeting, and they are going to be doing activities based around the America's 250. So there's lots of different things that we want all of the community of Fayette County to go hang out in another community and support those activities that they're doing based on America's 250. And I know between now and July 4th, 2026, we'll be talking more about America's 250.
Fayette County is so rich in history. And to
Absolutely.
be able to celebrate these things for all of these months, and we still won't even scratch the surface of all the history that's here in this county. So it's really an amazing opportunity to participate and learn more about this community and help you understand, man, you should be proud of where you're from.
Exactly.
It's a great place.
Before we move on from America's 250, I know in the next couple weeks, next couple episodes, we'll probably be talking more about Fiona Fayette.
Yes.
So be on the lookout for that. I don't want to spoil what we have coming up because there's a lot with Fiona, but I know we're going to talk about Fiona.
Yeah, she's related to Phineas.
Phineas, yes.
Fayette. A lot of our listeners, I'm sure, will remember Phineas. So down the lineage.
Yeah, she's the great granddaughter of Phineas Fayette.
Gotcha.
So she is our historical community children's ambassador. And I know I messed that up, and I'm sorry, Daniel. But more will be talked about with Fiona. We have mentioned her in the past in previous different shows, but I look forward to being able to talk more about her a lot in an upcoming show.
And you mentioned an important person, Mr. Daniel Nuttall. So
shout out to Dan.
Yeah, shout out. He's done amazing work getting everything ready with Miss Fiona and crossing all the legal T's and dotting all the I's, and he's really put his heart into this summer, and he'll be venturing back out of Fayette County to go back to his on-season job.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dan, it's been great having you around, and we look forward to seeing you again in April.
Yeah, you might have to do a remote with him sometime. He can talk about Fiona in the next couple weeks on remote.
Yeah, I would love to have him, and I think we can make that work.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, he'd be a fantastic guest. So
we'll work on that.
Yeah, great job, Dan, with everything. So that's fantastic. Real quick, let me. I just want to. We're already down to. We only got 7 minutes left.
Right.
This is the fastest half hour of my week. So again, the All-American Classic Film Series at the State Theater Center for the Arts. Here's some of the movies. So September, Forrest Gump. October, To Kill a Mockingbird. November, Red Dawn.
I can't wait for Red Dawn.
You can get all these dates, again, through any of those Facebook channels, whether it be State Theater, whether it be the Fayette County PA 250th, or the Fayette Chamber of Commerce pages. Mm-hmm. Again, we talked about Wonderful Life in December. Miracle in January.
That's the ice skating one.
Yeah, it sure is. Yep. Glory in February, An American Tale.
I love Fievel.
Is that Fievel?
That's Fievel.
I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yes.
And that's a special family film. They're doing a Saturday showing as well at 2 p.m.
Yeah, that date is a Saturday.
Okay. Got it.
Instead of a Friday night, they're just doing a Saturday day.
I got it. Avalon in March, Top Gun in May, and then in June, Patriot with Mel Gibson. All incredible movies. So yeah, please go support the State Theater and check out some amazing movies. It's really, really an affordable night out that you'll enjoy.
So speaking of movies, not to keep harping on this, I guess it's not really, but a part of the Connellsville 250 is the Porter Theater.
Yeah, the film
festival as well that they're doing.
Yes.
And are they doing the silent movie again? Do you know, or you haven't
let me see if I can find it real quick.
Yeah, so they do a film festival. I think this is the second year.
This will be the second year.
That Porter Film Festival. If you're not familiar with the Porter Theater, it is in the Connellsville Community Center on the 3rd floor. Fantastic little community theater that is very underutilized, but I know they're working on getting some things happening there. I do know that in November, as part of the 250 celebration that Connellsville is having, is the VFW band will be playing at the Porter Theater.
Oh, excellent.
Yes, and I forget the date. Forgive me, Rich Miller, if you're listening. But again, we'll probably have more to talk about with that also coming up. There's just so much that goes on in this county, especially behind this 250.
So that is coming up September 13th. at the Porter Theater in Connellsville, inside the community center, second floor. The Silent Film Festival starts at 6 p.m. with the film viewing starting at 7 p.m. Tickets are sold online at porter.ludus.com. They're also available inside the community center, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. in room 104 at the community center as well. Tickets are also available at the door. I do not have prices on those, but looks like a great event. And Mr. Frank Jacobansky, he kind of oversees this event, and this was something from his brain. And what a community partner Dr. Frank is. I appreciate him very much.
There's a film at the I don't know if it's the railroad or what the name.
The train robbery.
The train robbery. Mm-hmm. Yes. So when in college, I had a film class.
Yeah.
And that was one of the films that we had to watch, and I had no clue until recently that was even connected to my hometown.
Yes.
Until recent. Yeah. I really wish I would have known that back in the day, but I didn't.
Again, the history and the just the lineage of Fayette County and the things that have happened here and continue to happen here are just remarkable. And we're so blessed to be able to be a part of it and to kind of give it a shout out on the radio.
Absolutely.
September 13th did remind me there's also an event September 13th. If perhaps the film festival's not something you're looking for, you could probably do both.
You probably can do both
because the Big Brothers Big Sisters, who they're a partner of ours, their golf for kids' sake is also September 13th, but that's at 9 a.m. right at Duck Hollow Golf Club here in Uniontown. And it's going to be a fantastic event. And that's the same day as the Porter Film Fest. So you can start the day with golf and the day with a relaxing silent film festival. And man, you've got a great eat in between somewhere in one of our great restaurants, and you've got a great day in Fayette County. So
it's a great day, Fayette.
It's a great day, Fayette. So. Absolutely. Well, as I'm looking over, that we always have more topics than what we can cover here. So, again, just kind of want to give a little programming note for everybody listening. This will be our final Monday show. Discover Fayette, the radio show, does move to Thursdays. Start not quite every other Thursday. So how it works, the schedule is the first and third Thursday of every month, starting with September 4th, same time, 10:30 a.m. But we will be moving to Thursdays, starting September 4th, and then it'll be September 4th and 2 weeks after that. So again, first and third Thursday of the month, you can catch us. And again,
hey, you want to talk about our partners?
Yeah.
I don't know if you mentioned that.
I don't think we did. So again, this half hour moves very fast.
It does.
So we're happy, again, as Discover Fayette PA to partner with Go Laurel Highlands, the Fayette Chamber of Commerce, also Fayette County Television, which I have a pretty large hand in, and so it's a great time, and also with our local county offices as well. So,
which a lot of them listen.
Yes,
they do.
Yeah, it's amazing when you go back and see how many people are tuning in, and we're appreciative for each and every one of them. But again, the best way to get a hold of us, because again, we want to hear from you. We want to hear your stories. That's what we're here for. We want to be able to
talk about your stories too. Once we find out about them.
Yes.
We want to hear what's going on in Fayette.
And that's what we're here for. It's to kind of shine that spotlight on Fayette. So again, give us a follow on Facebook. Facebook's kind of universal at this point.
Absolutely.
So again, you can find us by in your search bar, typing in Discover Fayette PA. It will come right up. Mm-hmm. You can give a like, a follow, and send us a message
and
then.
A share and a comment. And
do all the
things.
Yep, absolutely. So again, we will return with Discover Fayette, the radio show, Thursday, September 4th at 10:30 a.m. And we'll look forward to talking to everybody then. Thank you, Kathy, for being here.
No problem.
Appreciate you jumping in, and always have a great time talking to you, and always have a great time right here on WMBS. Thank you so much. TJ's back in the driver's seat, so let's roll, man.
And you are listening to WMBS Uniontown. It's 11 o'clock.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Steve Kathan.